Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Indy, and today we're going to be talking about Chained Echoes. So I was fortunate enough to catch Chained Echoes early on, and I backed it on Kickstarter. And, well, now I've put well over 20 hours into the game on Steam. You know, exploring every nook and every cranny. Equipping and unequipping gear and weapons. I spent hours battling monsters, guards, wild animals, and a guy kidnapping people. I've poured through hours of dialogue, hours of upgrading skills and armor and weapons and passive abilities, and yet I still haven't beaten the game. Heck, I'm not sure if I'm even halfway there yet. That is, well, that's how good and just how scrumptious this game can be. Chained Echoes comes out of the gate with an intriguing and powerful opening. You take control of two main characters, and well, there will be plenty more, so don't you worry. But these two, however, are part of a brotherhood and on a mission to destroy a grimoire. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's a shiny crystal looking thing. Well, that is where the story turns upside down and it kind of spins you around and then spits you back out. It's a wild start, so you need to buckle up for this one. Afterwards, you will be playing out the beginning with multiple characters that feels as if, you know, you plucked them right straight out from a Wes Anderson movie. It's no joke, one of the best intros to a game, period. The way you get to experience what is going on from several different characters, it's fantastic. The story at this point is about peace and how the war between the kingdoms, well, it's over. However, what's better than peace? Well, war, of course. At least, you know, in some people's eyes. So, obviously, there is a plan to bring war back, and you just so happen to stumble across this plan. It's all done fantastic, by the way. Every little setup is really cool, and then when things go down, it's kind of like, oh, okay, well, we're doing this, aren't we? You can't see me right now, but, you know, I'm kind of smiling just thinking about it. The big happening is what's, well, we'll call it, it leads our group to, you know, it leads the group to the main characters, which by now you've already kind of established who they are and basically their entire personality. I'm telling you, it's great. The beginning of the game is pretty stellar. So anyways, so where was I? Oh yeah, our group of characters clearly have to team up, right? So they find a way to run into each other, and they agree to go on this adventure together. I'm telling you what's going on because dang it, the story is just so good in this one. I don't want to ruin an ounce of it, but this is how everything really gets started. From there, you have control over your characters, and you can change out their gear and their weapons and, you know, do upgrades and all that stuff. What I liked is that the special abilities that each character has would level up on their own, but you can also spend points to level up quicker that you gain, you know, from defeating enemies, of course. And let me tell you, there are some tough enemies in this one. So you have some pretty tough enemies in the beginning, in the middle, and wherever you go. You're going to run into some tough boss fights. And this is turn-based combat. And well, you can attack with a variety of different ways, just like in any good game like this. And if you've played a Final Fantasy game, or heck, any turn-based strategy game, then you know what the deal is. What I like is that you can set your lineup of characters, and during combat you can switch them out during a character's turn. Then, guess what? This doesn't skip their turn either. Nope. You get to carry out whatever attack or item usage you want. It doesn't limit you either. You come back around and you can switch them right back out again. I love this, and really, I used it to my advantage a lot. I would use one character to start a chain of bleed on my enemies, and then switch out for a character that I could start a chain of poison. This strategy saved me more times than I can remember. You also have a meter that goes up with each attack. In the sweet spot, as I like to call it, your characters are more powerful. But if you push it too far and you kind of overheat them, well, this causes them to take more damage, and it can really turn a fight not in your favor. You have to counter with each certain attacks or commands in order to stay in that sweet spot. You can also build up special attacks that any character can use, but you got to be careful and see which ones that they use, because some they just use like buffs and stuff instead of an actual attack. It can be helpful using those at the right time, or given whatever circumstance you're in at that time, but that's what's great about the combat. It's really up to your choice and paying attention to what's going on. The game itself looks great. From the environment to the characters to the enemies, it all looks amazing, and seriously, I was blown away by it. Now, the music in the game is on a level by itself. Let me tell you, I absolutely love the music in this game. I want to just gush about it and how much I just would stop and listen and enjoy what I was actually hearing at the time. During certain scenes of the game, it captures the moment so well that, again, I would have to stop and just appreciate it so much. Well, well done, well done, well done. Again, I've put in a bunch of hours into the game, and I have to say that the story has me hooked. It doesn't play out like you think it will. There are twists and turns, and when you think, okay, this can't happen, or it's going to happen this way, well, that's when you get just thrown for a loop. I'm impressed with how well thought out the story is and how great the dialogue is. Anyone who enjoys a good read will appreciate the time that was spent on the dialogue in this game. So, in conclusion, Chained Echoes has easily been one of my favorite games this year. It's got a gripping story, fantastic characters, a world built with love, and a soundtrack to just melt your heart. It's one of those games that you might have had high expectations for when you first saw it, and then it just actually exceeds them. If you enjoy an RPGs, turn-based combat, and a great throwback to these types of games, then you will absolutely love this game. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. I am still currently playing Chained Echoes on Steam, and I'm having a fantastic time playing it. It is a great game. Yeah, seriously, if you enjoy these types of games and you love turn-based combat and anything like that, old school Final Fantasy games, whatever, you're going to Xenogears, games like that, you're gonna enjoy this game quite a bit. It's fantastic. The storyline is great. The dialogue is well written. The music in the game is absolutely just it's great. It's something else. But yeah, the game looks awesome. But other than that, I mean, I can't say anything. Can't say that many more good words about this game, can I? I know I can't. Any of you should leave. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here then. So yeah, check this game out, and as always, Indian, brah.